Hi y'all, this is Johnny from Pretty Bloom Artistry, and today I'm going to be giving you a Halloween tutorial. And the look that I've decided to do today is more of kind of a broken porcelain doll look. I love Halloween, I love everything about it. I have a baby that's born on Halloween, so it's even more special to me for that. But I'm kind of a wimp. I don't do a lot of scary and gruesome looking things, but I like a little bit of scare. So I decided to go with something that's kind of classic, the porcelain baby doll look, but also has a little touch of beauty in with it. I'm gonna have a little bit of a broken face that's gonna expose more of a beautiful look. So anyway, feel free to watch, and I'm gonna have an overall look all together when I'm done. I went ahead and did my nails kind of like a tattered and messed up red nail because it's gonna go with the red lips that I'll add to the makeup. And my hair is gonna be very ratted, but also still kind of little girl looking to go with the porcelain look, the baby doll look. So thank you for tuning in, and please stay tuned.
Starting out, we're going to apply our foundation to one side of the face. You want to get a really good coverage with that, something that will really clean up any flaws and just give a nice clean look to the face. You can use a sponge for better blending. Next, we're going to apply a little bit of priming to the eyes so that my eyeshadow will really pop. I really want the eye to look almost like an old Hollywood style glamorous eye. So I'm using some really brightening shadows right around the eye corner and on the outside by the highlight. For a little bit of dimension, use something that's close to your natural skin tone, but that will give a nice smooth transition to whatever darker color you use in your crease. I'm using a soft and sort of shimmery brown, but for darker skin tones you can even use a dark deep brown or even black. Next, you want to give yourself a lot of mascara on those lashes. Really brush them through so that once you put your false lashes on, you'll have a nice blended effect. I'm using winged lashes that I got from Walmart. You want to pull the lashes off carefully by the outer edge. Use the duo glue, it always works best for me. Be sure and measure lashes to your eyes and cut off any excess. They'll stay on better that way. Once you apply, let it set for a minute just to get a little tacky. You'll see that it stays on a lot better and is easier to work with. Apply lashes right along the lash line. You can use tweezers here, but it works better for me with my fingers. You want to use your fingers to press your false lashes and your natural lashes together. And flutter them, of course. Next, you want to get your liquid eyeliner. You can kind of empty it out on something if you want. It's easier to dip the brush into it. But using your angle brush, apply the liquid liner to the top lash line. You really want to get that to look nice and evened out and not have any holes. Use leftover liner that was on the angle brush to smudge that into your lower lash line. I'm going to fill in your eyebrows with nice smooth strokes. You can get pretty dramatic with the brows if you want. You're only going to have one showing, so get crazy with it if you want. I kept mine kind of subtle, but still nice and clean. I love my MAC concealer palette. Here I'm using a skin tone color, one that's very close to mine, one that will really clean up underneath my eyes and cover any of those dark spots. You just want it as clean as possible. Next, take the yellow concealer that's in the palette and brush that right above the cheeks and the cheekbones. This will really brighten up under your eyes and really make your eyes pop. Then take the skin tone color we used directly under the eye again and just blend the two together a little bit more. The powder will help a lot in giving a nice smooth look. Apply tons of mascara to your lower lashes, get them to really pop. Next, use your powder and slightly just dab it right around your foundation, especially over that concealer. It will really blend those two colors together, you'll see. I'm not sure how that works, but it always seems to help. Since I'm not going to be contouring, I really want some color still to my face. So apply blush right there on the apples. I'm using a really bright pink that I just got. It's new from MAC and it's a gorgeous color. The Mineralize has a little shimmer in it. Now it's time to add your porcelain effect. I just used cheap makeup that I got at Walmart. It was pretty cheap. It was only $1. You're going to start in thin layers. Using a sponge, you want to apply the white and you really want to build on it. Any makeup you ever put on, especially foundation, it's best to always build on that makeup because you'll get a lot smoother application. You want to wear a wide and open colored shirt so that you can apply this to your neck and chest area. Later, once I'm done, I'm going to also paint my hands and my arms because they'll be exposed underneath the dress I'll be wearing. You want to frame out all of the pretty makeup you started with, but still keeping it out. And the lines don't have to be perfect because the whole point is to look kind of jagged and broken. Use a mascara wand to apply paint to the lashes and your brows, just to really white them out, but still give them a clean look. Next, I'm taking my liquid liner again, and I'm going to use that to apply cracks in my face. Just make really jagged lines, but still all connected, so that it gives the effect that your face is broken. Once you've outlined that, you want to use a very thin brush still, very fine tipped, and you want to start drawing crooked lines coming out from that outer line that you just applied. Just be spontaneous with the lines. That'll look a lot more natural. Now I'm applying a little bit of a deeper lip line. I really want my lips to be somewhat sultry and rich and red. So I'm going a little bit darker with my outer line, and I'm going to fill it in with a nice bright red. I'm not going to use any gloss over this. I just want a nice, almost matte finish because I want the lips to really stay in place. I use a Revlon shade here, but also Ruby Roo would be really good for MAC, or even So Child if you want a little bit brighter. And there you go. Finished up with makeup. Now time for hair. You'll be needing some white costume hairspray for this. Start out with the hair by teasing everything, especially on the top crown part. You want to just tease everything back while still keeping a side part right in the front. I want it to sort of have like a messy pigtail look. If you have longer hair, you can also do this look. A way that you might be able to pull it off though is tease everything still, but possibly do like high buns right there in the top of the hair. Tease the back and just bring everything straight out from the head. The shorter hair you have, the easier it might be, but long hair you can still do it. Twist everything up, almost in a French twist manner, and use either bobby pins or hairpins to hold everything in place. Again, it's supposed to be messy, so it doesn't have to be perfect. My hair is really dirty here, so it's holding super, super good. That's another trick that you can have to have everything really rat well for you, but also hold. You want to tease any front bangs that you might have and just comb them right over the top there. I told you it was dirty. See how well it's sticking. Lock it in with a really firm holding hairspray and just spray everything you can. Get it really nice and firm. Next, take your white costume spray. And just a heads up, this is like straight alcohol, so it's very, very, very strong. Just be prepared to not breathe very well for a few minutes. It goes away though after a few minutes, and it looks really, really good. This was under $3 at Walmart, so pretty affordable. Next, steal a clip from your little girl or make your own, but a nice bright bow right there on the top. And there you have it, my porcelain doll. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you next time.